Well, hey everybody, it's me. I know, shock. Don't fall out now. I'm actually here. I'm here on my own channel, which I hope I can even remember the passcode to upload to because between doing Greenlight the Day and the occasional Back to Basics, and then just living life and busy with Facebook. I haven't been on my own channel in such a long time, and I just feel like I need to say something that I feel like I'm like 4.5 years out from surgery, and the people who know me find me on the other channels, but for those who don't, I was just like you when you started out, afraid that it wouldn't work for me. What if I was the only one it wouldn't work for? Didn't know how to even make a YouTube video until I was January of 2010, and I'd had my surgery in November 2009, so I didn't make videos the whole year before the process of trying to have surgery, to get approval for surgery or any of that. So here I am, and I have something to say. The further out you get, you go through swings of, do I still want to be a part of this community in the same way I was? Do I need to redefine myself? You're going through maintenance, then you're going through rebound, then you're going through, am I really about this anymore? I don't have time to watch 50 million videos, and yet you feel like who you are and what you have to offer, you feel like it either still matters or you feel rather redundant because there's always someone new and fresh coming up the stream behind you. The world feels like it's changed so much, even since I had my surgery. 2009 is a long time ago. That's like ancient history. What is this, 2014? Is that even humanly possible? That means I'll be 5 years out from surgery this November 3rd, which is still many months away. But the point is, time freaking flies, people. I just made a video for Back to Basics that said, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Well, you know what? The life I have had between not even 5 years ago, let's say 5 years from when I tried to start to lose the weight, but to get approved for surgery, that's a very different part of your season. But let's say 5 years from the point of which you had surgery, life-changing weight loss surgery. If I can put myself back into that person for just a minute, and think, because I've just made the video about where you see yourself 5 years from today, and 5 years from today, or this year, I will be 61 years old. And so a lot of the things that I think about, as far as, sorry for the squeaky chair, the things I think about are so far afield from how much protein are you getting in every day? How many glasses of water have you drank? Have you taken your vitamins? Or drunk, sorry, drank. Shows you my... Anyway, the person I have become in the last 4 years, 5 years, 4.5, 5 years, is so not the person that I started off as. So it's hard for me to go. I mean, it's like light years. I'm light years away from where I started. Not just physically. Physically is just the tip of the iceberg, people. Physically is the tip of the iceberg. It's the mental process, it's the spiritual growth, it's the emotional growth, it's the incorporation of this into your life forever and ever and ever. Amen. And all the people in your life that you had when you started, and who you, and I don't mean online people, I mean people, real people in your real life. Who you were with those people, and how that was impacted in those 4.5 to 5 years, is one level of growth. But who you are when you enter the online community, and who you are 4 or 5 years later into that community, is another level of growth beyond what you don't even imagine. You can't imagine. And the closest thing I can align it to is when you're going to high school, You're a freshman, you're a sophomore, you're a junior, you're a senior, you graduate your first year out, you've gone off to college, but you keep coming back to see your friends on spring break, and you got to compare notes, da 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 da. So basically, the growth process that happens, the maturation process that happens in weight loss surgery process post surgery is so multi-leveled. And I think when I made my videos way back, I talked an awful lot about processing and bringing this part and this part along with your body changes. So people go through the dysmorphia and the judging yourself by whether you've reached a good BMI or not, or whether you're in a stall. So much of that is so crucial when you first start. Your first year, it's everything. And so I say now, the theme of my message is, am I redundant? Am I redundant? Sometimes I feel really redundant. I think, who are you that anyone wants to see you, old woman, talking about things that they have no interest in because they're at a different stage in life than you are? Yes, I didn't want to see people who were further out than me when I was in the losing phase and close to the maintenance phase, because you want to make sure somebody else maintained, because you think, oh my God, if they can't keep the weight off, I won't, Take a breath, take a breath, take a breath. Take a breath, people, take a breath, me. I thank you for the encouragers that I have that have come alongside me in the last year of changes in my life, where I feel like I needed to step away a little bit, not from the community for any reason other than I needed to learn how to morph a little bit more into translating. I am now no longer the person I was. My body is not the same. Therefore, my sense of value, my sense of personal freedom, my strength, my sense of positivity has just escalated. So I can go out in the world now and have people see me for who I was all along. They don't have to see, this is the person you were before, and this is who you were when you lost the weight, and this is where you ended up. They just meet me. And because I am free and comfortable in my own skin still, wonderful things happen. The universe is bringing great gifts to me. And the greatest gift of all, I think, has just been the change and the ability to see everything with wonder and beauty and value, and to take nothing for granted, and to try to be positive every day. So, I guess most of you already know that, but I just wanted to stop it and say hello and say, I'm still here. I make videos for Greenlight the Day, which does not have a lot of followers. I don't think near enough followers personally for the value that I think it provides, because it's beyond the weight loss focused, phobic focus. It's about, can you look a little deeper? Can you think a little more positively? Can you stretch and grow and become more? Which should be part of what you're doing when you're having the weight loss journey too, right? So when you stop thinking about all the building blocks that got you to lose the weight, you never put them aside. But when that's not your focus 24/7, every moment of every day, there's more wonder out there, folks. There's more to see. There's more to understand. There's more to embrace. So I invite you to come check out Greenlight the Day. I'm with some really wise and wonderful women. We have short messages every morning on how we start our days. We just sort of mix it up. Whatever floats our boat and helps release us to have a new and deeper thought, that's what we do. We talk about it. And here it is, nearly 5 years later. I have, as y'all know, have had some rebound, but I've processed that, and I feel okay with it today. I'm still great on wanting to be healthier and stronger and explore life more fully. So I will refute the negative thought that perhaps I am redundant. That I may be redundant to a weight loss newbie who wants to hear about the things I don't talk about anymore. But I will never be redundant in encouraging my friends to live free, to stand their sacred ground, to love themselves better, to know that they are worthy imperfect, and more than enough all at the same time. I'll encourage my sisters and my brothers to grow and rejoice and find fulfillment in every day. So, I just thought I'd check in. You guys take care. Think about it. Where will you be? Where will you be 5 years from now? Are you dreaming it? Is your dream big enough? And when I say big enough, I don't mean you have to be somebody famous or a celebrity or find the cure to cancer, although those would all be lovely. I mean, are you walking out your story as fully as possible? Because life is for living, not for fixating. Life is for making positive choices for your longevity and your exuberant good health to overflowing. Are you making those choices? Figured out what it is that you want. Tell yourself that story, that positive daily affirmation story. If it has to be a little bit of a fairy tale to keep you going, tell yourself a little fairy tale. But be positive and have hope and be kind and have compassion and mercy for yourself and for those who've loved you since the very beginning. And you won't go wrong. I'll see you guys later. Check out Greenlight the Day. And of course, back to basics. Bye.